Protesters on Wall Street have been rallying for more than a month at Zuccotti Park in New York City. What is their message and who is in charge? It's a story we've been following. Here's Teresa Lewis with the latest.
The festive atmosphere at the protests continue, and while it looks like a party, the issues are serious.
Personally, I would like to see campaign finance reform happen.
I've had disgust for the Fed for a while now.
There's no jobs out there. When I graduate, I don't know if I'll be able to get a job to pay back my loans.
What we've seen is that this really has served as kind of a lightning rod for people who have some dissatisfaction, who want to express some dissent.
One dissatisfied group of protesters are college students. OnlineSchools.org reports that U.S. college students owe more than $849 billion. They're nervous about their future and their debt.
I'm not relying on my parents to pay for college, and I'm going to have to take care of that, whether I'll be able to get a job or not.
I think a huge part of a democratic society is affected by student loans. If you can't get education, you can't communicate, and you can't participate in the political process.
The people who are here because of their student loans want the same thing as the people who are here because they can't find a job, and they want the same thing as the people who are here because they lost their house.
Occupy Wall Street prides itself in being a leaderless movement. While some believe it could hurt their cause, others believe it could help.
The lack of a coherent, centralized narrative is one of the great strengths of this movement. The thing that all of these people are focusing on is unfair distribution of wealth, not just in the United States, but throughout the world. They're saying quite clearly, capitalism, in this particular instance, ain't working.
There's no uniform message coming out of here because everything is messed up in America, not just one thing, so you can't have just one message.
But there is one thing different about this movement that unifies everyone: social media.
With social media, it enables people to kind of exert a level of authority, even if they aren't the official spokespeople of the movement.
Social media technology could eventually be used to coordinate international demonstrations, even to the extent of coordinating an international strike. That's very powerful.
The movements overseas have grown dangerous, but the message is still of peace here in the U.S. Only time will tell what will ultimately come from the protests on Wall Street. For Inside MSU, I'm Teresa Lewis.